Showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Bryce Harper, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Suzuki corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
And now Bryce Harper. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Mike Morin gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Second.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm wondering if Parra can get it going. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Adam Eaton becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital with no score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Past battles with Scherzer, no hits in 18 at-bats. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 to short. Turner has it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That is it. The third baseman, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Michael Franco. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Dickerson stands at first with 1 out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop.
Batting 7.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 32 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Kurt Suzuki.
Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Lifted in the air to center field. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the... Now batting, number 73. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 9.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Morin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Hit softly down the line at first. On to first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In is Gerardo Parra, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andrew Stevenson becomes out number 2 this inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box, Bryce Harper as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out.
The first base.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for fifth best in the National League. Into the corner and slicing foul. Eaton, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And another foul ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2. Runners off for second. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. No balls and 1 strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nationals leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
For the Phillies.
Thank you,
the
Heidi.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Stevenson is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
73.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
In now, number 73, as he grounds one briskly to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus one more.
Stepping in now, Mike Morin, fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home, and he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Gene Segura standing in. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded by Rendon. Throw won't get him. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Morin on second, Segura at first, 2 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
1-1.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-1 the count now. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Jake Arrieta, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Jake
in there, and it's 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through. I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Changeup called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Suzuki rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Franco is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Parra over at second. Stevenson on at first with 2 down. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready on 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 31.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and there's his first base hit in this one.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutcheon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. One and one to Andrew McCutcheon.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees. in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Stevenson looks up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Now pitching for
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Logan Morrison will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Morrison.
Morrison, once a Minnesota Twin. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 3 runs already home here.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball. Another 0-2 home. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. In now, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. But the Phillies use the long ball here. And Nick Vincent will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. And now for Washington, Adam Eaton. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Right there for strike one. Runs up and gets this one down. Franco is up with it. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The third baseman, Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Eaton aboard here at first with nobody out, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters. So stepping in, Josh Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. We're in the sixth inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Howie Kendrick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Washington. They're down 5-1. Here's Bryce Harper now, 0 for 3 today, but currently near the top of the home run standings. It's safe to say he's had a tremendous year overall at the plate.
He has had a tremendous year. Hasn't gotten the results today. Still 1 AB left. Anything can happen. But I know he's proud of the numbers he's putting up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman.
And that would be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A wave and a miss made him reach. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's just 2 for 9. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The third
in now, Maikel Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Bills tack on. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. A fly out and a single for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Leadoff man retired. Here's Gerardo Parra.
Right fielder.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. One out, nobody on. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dickerson on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Andrew Stevenson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Parra, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Juan Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Trey Turner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. McCutchen is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. Now a 6-2 ball game. Number 32 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 32.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Stevenson is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, number 73. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, he's a rookie hitter, but he didn't look like it on that swing. He's had some time this season to adjust to the speed of the game up here, and he's clearly done just that.
Odubel Herrera
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Philadelphia, number 37, Odubel Herrera.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Segura.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Phillies 7. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Philadelphia, number 46.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. Morgan, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Howie Kendrick would be next. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Bryce Harper.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Parra is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The batter, the first
ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 2 for 4. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Gerardo Parra. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish.